This is for the week of May 11th through May 17th. That would have been paid on June 13th. This was gross. Here's your net I withheld for the generator. May 18th through May 24th, it would have been paid on 6/21. There's your gross. This is what you would have netted, and I withheld for a weed eater and a water hose, and the remainder of my generator.
We're not withholding for anything.
Okay.
How much would he have been paid? We're not withholding anything.
This is the week of May 25th through May 31st, which keep in mind you were flooded in at your home, so you didn't get to work much that week. It would have been paid on 6/28 for $40.23.
Be good.
I don't agree to it, but yes, Your Honor, I guess.
You have any proof to the contrary?
No, ma'am.
791.55. Now, your counterclaim is that he destroyed or took equipment.
Yes, ma'am.
What equipment do you allege that he took?
He took a weed eater, a generator.
Did you withhold any money for that?
Yes, ma'am, some of them.
From the figure that you gave me?
Yes, ma'am, from that
So you did?
900. That number I told you.
Just a second. And how much did you withhold for those items? Because you can't have
Right.
it both ways. So how much money did you withhold for those items?
I withheld a total of $790, which was the total of those paychecks.
No, I'm talking about for the items that you say he took. How much did you withhold from his pay that I'm going to order? So far, $791.55 is what you say you owe him. Now, did you take anything from his pay for the equipment that you say he took?
Yes, that entire $791.
But that's it.
Right, because that was all he had in pay coming. I couldn't take from nothing else after that. He didn't have no more paychecks.
Did you take any property, sir?
No, Your Honor. I didn't take no property.
When did you claim that he took this property, Miss Rich?
It was taken on July 9th, and I have a police report and a witness statement, and then my boyfriend was there.
May I see it, please? July 9th of this year?
Yes, ma'am. I also have photos of my trailer that was sitting at his house, and I have photos of it after the fact.
I'd like to see that.
Let me get the ones that were at his house really quick on the front.
Well, this is what the witness reports and the police seem to say is accurate. They went to pick up the trailer from your house after you were no longer working with them. You kept the trailer on your property. What?
I do want to say he was still employed, and there was no intention of firing him at that time.
When had he gotten his last paycheck?
He was still currently working for me. Like I said, there's that 3-week delay, so he was still being paid. There was no intentions of firing him. We just got our equipment because the truck was down. He had no way to work.
The police reports that when they got there, the trailer was inside your property and was full of scrap metal that didn't belong to you.
No, ma'am.
And there was some discussion, and they were told by you that if they came back in an hour outside of your gate, they would find the trailer
Yes, Your Honor.
without the scrap metal in it. And there were also some tools there. When they arrived back in an hour, which is in the police report, all the tires were slashed, which had not been when the police first arrived. And not only wasn't there any scrap metal, but there weren't any tools in it. Mr. Schutz, how did that happen?
Your Honor, I pulled it.
I have a photograph.
I understand that.
So tell me how this happened in an hour, where you had tires.
That was your scrap
And then,
metal.
just a second, and then you had no tires. Tell me how that happened.
I pulled the trailer out of my yard to the side of the road, and I left and I went to town and went grocery shopping.
Your case is dismissed for your wages. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't know who's responsible. The closest one who would be responsible after the words that were exchanged would be you or somebody in your house. And you had their property on your property, and it was your responsibility to maintain the integrity of that property. And what this is just nothing more than vandalism. It's ridiculous.
Yes, Your Honor.
It's ridiculous. It's childish.
I understand that.
All right. So you're entitled to all your wages, and she's entitled to her counterclaim, so you get nothing. Do you understand? Now, you were compensated by insurance for this problem.
Only on my trailer, not my equipment.
Okay.
And I still had to pay the $500 deductible.
Well, you covered that by not paying him his last 3 weeks' wages. We're done. Thank you very much.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. I also lost $6,000 worth of revenue from him.
We're done.
But my trailer and my equipment, I have an outstanding balance of...
Listen to me. We're done.
And receipts.
We're done.
Parties are excused. You may step out.